Touchdown Packers. It's Rodgers running for the score. Right on cue, Joe.
Fun fact, that play doesn't happen if Davante Adams doesn't step out of bounds with that deep throw that he had. So, thanks to Davante Adams stepping out, we got a pretty awesome clip of Rodgers in the end zone after scoring a touchdown. He said after the game that some woman in the front row gave him the double bird. And so he said he blacked out for a minute and just, said some stuff. But what he said was true. So, this game was interesting. It was very interesting. 4 sacks in the day for the Packers. I want to check that and see. Is that 37 QB hits? I wish. Is there a way? I don't think there's a way. I think it's 37 QB hits. I think that's what 37 is. 3 sacks for 26 on Rodgers. I think that's what the 37 and 26 are. That's crazy if that's what it is. Yeah, a QBR of 40. Yeah, Rodgers had one of 80. Oh my god, that's. Oh no, I think the total. So I think it's 128. I think it's the total of 128. And then 75 for Justin Fields. This game, it started out like it was gonna be. It looked like it was really gonna be a competitive game. Bears drove down the field after Packers went 3 and out. Bears drove down, scored a touchdown, and then did not score again until the fourth quarter. That's right here. First quarter. Well, okay, it's gonna highlight everything. I can't do it. Oh, there you go. First quarter, fourth quarter. That's it. That's all the times the Bears scored. They had opportunities to get more, at least a field goal on there. Minimum of field goal on there a couple times in the fourth. But Justin Fields did not throw it away, and Kenny Clark sacked him for like a 7-yard sack or something like that, pushing him back to like the 50-yard line. And so they took a delay of game, I believe, and punted. I believe is how it went. So, it could have been, a little closer. But Justin Fields does not know how to get rid of the ball. I mean, this man, he held the ball. There's another Kenny Clark sack where he held on to it. Instead of trying to throw it away or keeping his eyes downfield, he'll start to instantly run, which ended up causing that helmet to helmet, which I'm thankful he got back up on. That was a very dumb. Yes, it was going real fast paced, live time, but you can kind of feel like Justin Fields is going to slide, and then one of our, I think it was like a third string corner or something, just hit him right in the head or right in the helmet. Obviously flagged. But I'm just glad to see Justin Fields got up because that was very dumb. Very dumb of him. I don't know why these are different. I'd have to. I don't know why those are different right there. Maybe is this rushing and passing? Maybe that's what it is. That might be what it is. Maybe this is just passing. So about 40 yards rushing. That's not bad. I think that's how it is. Also, Fields. This was more of a ref problem. Fields put up the timeout signal, try to get a timeout, and nothing happened. And the refs must not noticed it or whatever. And then that ended up causing. It was if it was offsides, it was very close. I think. I don't know who on the line jumped, but as the ball was snapping, was jumping, and then ended up basically being, I think that was the interception. I think I believe that was the interception for, I think it was Savage who got the interception. Actually, we can check that. Uh, it was Savage. There we go. I was right. But he tried to get a timeout, and they did not. Refs, for whatever reason, did not call it. I don't know why. But the ball ended up being snapped, and then the interception ended up happening. It was one of those weird plays. Packers also had a really. It was very ticky tacky. It was to EQ, and they called offensive pass interference on him, which negated a touchdown. Which on the field they called incomplete, and then they got into a huddle and said, "Okay, no, it's a touchdown, but because it was pass interference, it doesn't count either way." It was a very ticky tacky call. I didn't like it. It didn't really impact the game. Obviously, if this was, if the Packers ended up losing by 7 or whatever, like it, that would have really impacted the game. But it didn't really impact the game. But I didn't see a good angle of, just, purposely shoving the man. Obviously, they're both fighting there. You're inside. I think it was inside the 5. You're gonna have hands on each other. I'm pretty sure it was man to man. I believe is what the Bears are playing. And it just, I didn't like it. I'm thankful the refs overturned it from incomplete to a touchdown, and yes, it was negated by the penalty, but at least they went back and said, okay, you know what? We got that wrong. It should have been a touchdown, but because it's PI, it's negated anyway. But it's just refs weren't. It was very weird. This game was very weird. Like, they were more so in favor of the Bears in the first half and then the Packers in the second half. It kind of felt like they switched sides during halftime. And it's just, the reffing was just not good. I didn't enjoy it a whole lot. So that's that's what I gotta say on that, because it felt very off to me. But I mean, the refs have been bad for years. So running wise, AJ Dillon had a big 36-yard run in the second half, which helped. I think it was a field goal. I think that was the field goal drive. Oh no. No, it was in the second half. I'm trying to. Who scored a touchdown? It was to Jones. Oh, that's right. I forgot all about that drive. So basically, what happened was AJ Dillon had a big run, and then I believe it was Adams who had like a 20-yard catch or something like that, which got us into about the 15, and then Rodgers dumped it off to Aaron Jones, broke a tackle, and just zoomed into the end zone. I forgot all about that drive. I was trying to remember because I knew it was in the second half. But AJ Dillon basically started that big drive there in the second half. Both of them have a really good day. 59 yards for AJ Dillon, 76 yards on 13 carries for Aaron Jones. AJ Dillon obviously at 11. Aaron Rodgers, technically the first play of the game, he had a big 16-yard run, I believe. I say technically because we had I think it was it an offsides or false start? One of the two. Very first play of the game. It was either, I think it was offsides or false start, whatever it was. And then Aaron Rodgers just bucks it. Is that no one open downfield? Okay, no one's covering me. I'm gonna go get a first down. I'm gonna start this drive off. And then they ended up stalling out a couple plays later. So woo. But yeah, big touchdown run there towards the end that sealed the game. That's basically what the clip was at the start. Yeah, Justin Fields 43 yards there. Yeah, that's probably what that is. It's probably why they have 137 there. Yeah, 169, 195. Well, that doesn't line up though. I feel like I think this lines up. No, that doesn't line up. I don't get it. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know. And they don't really explain it either. Oh God, Herbert. I don't know how to say his first name, but Herbert I think it was on the practice squad for the Bears, and they got elevated because David Montgomery was out. He did very good, 97 yards and 19 carries, and scored a touchdown. He was very good. They were doing good. Allen Robinson had a decent day, 53 yards. Cole Kmet just he would sit in the middle of the field and just get a catch. It's just God. Adams had 89 yards. That's not bad. Jones 34. Lazard actually played a decent role. Mercedes Lewis played some good ball. Herbert was good in the passing game. Mooney out there too. Comes out during the week and says, yeah, actually it's Bears Packers. Goodwin, I don't remember. He had one catch for 12 yards. I don't remember that. Tunyon, 10 yards there. Josiah DeGuara had 4-yard catch. 2 fumbles. One was recovered. One was... Is this the punter? I don't... Is he on defense? No, that's... Okay, I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember the fumbles. I don't remember that really at all. Yeah, I don't remember that. Something to keep an eye on too. So, oh god, Rasul Douglas, I believe is how you pronounce it, came in the second drive. So, where is he? They don't even have him listed. Yeah, I believe, what is it? Yedman. I don't remember his first name, but Yedman. They put is the guy we got from the Giants. They put him out in the first drive. He got cooked first drive. Douglas comes in starting from the second drive and actually did pretty good. 5 total tackles. Second behind DeAndre Campbell in this game. So, you know, I think corner, I think we found a guy. Henry Black did very good too. He was over, I think it was second half, pretty much all over the field. So, you know, Henry Black, Rasul Douglas, I feel like, you know, obviously Jair, you know, really hope he comes back soon. I think Stokes didn't play a lot. Or if he did, he might not have got targeted a lot either. But I think Stokes will eventually take over for King. I think Rasul Douglas and Henry Black will be are like a backup corners, like our depth basically. So I think that'll be good. So I think they both played good. Quinn had a big day. I think, yeah, he had a sack. Mack had a sack early on in the game, and then Hicks had a sack. So basically the big three for, minus Roquan Smith. But you know, some of the Bears front got to Rodgers for those 3 sacks. Interceptions, no interceptions, kick return. Yeah, our special teams is not good. 30 yards, 27 yards. It's 110 in total. That's and then not a lot of kicking. Thank God. Gave Mason a break. Obviously 3 for 3 extra point, 1 for 1 on field goals. So I'm happy to not come down the field goals this time. So that's again, pretty decent game. It started out bad, and then second half they slowed down a little bit. But in the end, it wasn't terrible. I still don't believe it, but the Packers are ranked 6th for defense overall. It does not feel like it. Oh, I should mention real quick. Jalen Smith, how many snaps did he get? Wow, they don't have him listed either. Wow. Okay, I thought he had a tackle. Maybe not. I don't know. Jalen Smith did play a little bit. more so in the second half than the first half. So we're slowly easing him into that. But I think he'll be good. I'm hesitant to say it's the best signing this offseason because I think Devontae Campbell will be really good. But Jalen Smith, look for him more so against Washington. We have Arizona coming up. That's a Thursday night game, so that's gonna suck. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. Like the video, share the video around, don't subscribe, and do not forget who owns the Bears. Peace.